And like I said, all the football, that's in our control. That's everything that we can control. We need to execute that on a daily basis. Don't take it for granted, because we have to work hard, stay humble.
Okay, Coach, tell us about this camp. 27 players, and yeah, I think only one player, a new player, Ryan Lambert. So you comment on that?
Yeah, Alif Izwan as well is a young one that's come in from the under-23s program. And overall, we're looking forward to another chance to get together and build the national team, keep building our football identity, and we've got an exciting camp that looking forward to getting some work done with the boys, and our focus is to play the best football we have all year and finish off the year strong and play some good football, score some goals, keep a clean sheet, and get 3 points for the nation.
The reason that you choose Ryan, because finally he get the call up.
Yeah, on merit, I think. If you look at 5 years or more playing really well, consistent football, his background is he's won some trophies. KL performing well. KL performing well, and he's a key contributor to that. And he deserves his opportunity. Like I said, I think a few weeks ago, constantly monitoring all the players, and a spot opens up for him to get an opportunity, but take the opportunity to make the nation proud.
Coach, this current camp, there's only one game. Is there any games playing prior to the game against Nepal?
No, we're using this as a training block for us, where we put the first few days into a little bit of a recovery mode today. Day one today, we build up progressively over the next 3 or 4 days, and then build in to the Nepal game with a 3-day lead-in to prepare well for that game. And we take advantage of the training block at the start, where we want to build our intensity, keep building our football with that intensity, and we use that the moment to keep developing us as a team in a controlled environment, and ready to launch come game time against Nepal. And like I said, our focus is to play the best football we have all year.
Coach, this current squad, there are 2 names, open names that have been nominated. Romel Morales and Sophie. Is there any reason behind that?
Both unavailable. Romel's copped a little bit of an injury that's set him back a little bit, and who was the other one, sorry?
Jambu.
Yeah, Jambu. For family reasons, Jambu's needs to be with his family for now, and unavailable for this camp.
Coach, how important to get 3 points for this game to maintain momentum to qualify?
Yeah, we do what we do every day. That's day one today. We are hungry to get in together, keep building our family environment, and within that, get every day right in our training to keep building us as a team, play football that's going to make the nation proud of the players and the team, and doing that every day with our mentality, our environment, is the best step into a difficult game that we want to get right, get 3 points, finish off the 2025 season in a strong way that's going to make everyone excited, top of the table and undefeated.
Actually have a 2 match, but they should just have 1 match. I mean that. Is there any reason why behind that, or yeah?
Yeah, for us, we've decided to use this as a training block for us, and if we rewind, you guys asking me the same thing about March. We used the March camp as our first camp together as a training block with the focus of the game at the end of the camp, and we're doing the same here. And the progression that we've had from day one in March to now, day one in November, is enormous. Physically, intensity in our games improving, the tempo of our games improving, the tactical awareness of our games improving, knowing what we need to do when we're out there, no matter who plays. And that's what team we want to build, and that's why we've gone with the decision of our camp model, this camp. And other countries, doesn't interest me what other teams do, other countries do. We just prepare our way and prepare to win on Tuesday night.
Because Mintah is available to play next match.
As I understand, yes, but there's a little bit of paperwork to get finalised. I think that's at really the last stages, but hopefully he can be fully available for selection for the game.
Coach, there has been a lot lot of talks in recent weeks with regards to the seven, the national team and so on.
Yeah.
A lot of people are giving their comments, including those who are in the higher management and so on. As the national team coach, how are you going to ensure that the players that you have in camp right now, I'm sure they have been exposed to all this. There are no doubts that they have read all the updates and so on. What are you doing and the coaching staff doing to ensure that those noises will not impact the players? Because at the end of the day, they have games to be played. You don't know what's going to happen in the future.
100%.
What are you doing to ensure that they are not impacted?
Similar to last camp in October, Avinash, where we were away in Laos and then come back and had another tough game in the October window where all the noise was still around then as well. We've spoken about it as a group, and to simplify, we can't control anything other than what we do on the field. Everything else has got nothing to do with us. But what we can impact on is the people's lives when we play. That's what football can do, and we want to do that by inspiring the nation with how we play, how we operate every day in camp, how we train, and how we operate on and off the field. And that's what we can control. Everything else and all the noise and all the speculation, it's really like we've got to filter it out and not give it any energy, because that's going to disrespect the game of football. We need to focus on a tough opponent on Tuesday night, get our training camp right, and go with all our energy, all our power, all our mentality to get 3 points for the country.
How are you taking this personally? Because a lot of things have been said about you as well after your remarks about DMG, FM, and so a lot of things have happened over the past few weeks. So how are you dealing with this?
For me, it's easy. It's not a problem, because all I focus on is what I can control, and that's to get today right, to get every day right, and that'll be the focus. And what people say or think is out of my control. I just hope I can make Malaysia proud by the way we play, the football identity that we've had, the results that we have, and finish this, the 2025 international year undefeated, playing some good football, scoring some goals, keep another clean sheet, and that's in our control, and we need to execute every day to do that, and make like everybody in Malaysia proud. And that's everyone, the kids, the older generation, you guys, and that's our aim, and that's what we want to inspire the nation to feel.
Peter, going by what you just said about the players and how they're feeling and all, I know that I spoke to some of the players and they were saying that they were worried that Malaysia will be banned from playing football, any football activity. Seeing that kind of passion for your players that you have, like how does that make you feel?
I'm inspired to work every day with the players we've got, and it's a fulfilling feeling as a coach, and the environment that we're creating, and that's on the field, off the field, in the hotel, on the training pitch, in front of everybody in the stadium. You can see a special energy in the group, special mentality, disciplined, focused, professionalism, and that makes me proud. And like I said, all the football, that's in our control. That's everything that we can control. We need to execute that on a daily basis. Don't take it for granted, because we have to work hard, stay humble, and keep building our football, because we do have a tough opponent Tuesday night, and that's what we've got to focus on.
And you taking the positive takeaways from the Laos game the other day, and you guys are playing Nepal at home again. Is there much that you need to tweak when it comes to this one?
Not sure about tweak, but we need to keep improving our football. And again, Nepal's got a new manager that's just been announced a few weeks ago, so we might not know exactly what they're going to do in terms of their structure or their shape, but we've got to be ready for everything and ready for anything. And that's the training block ahead, and the camp that the camp model, the training model that we've designed is for that purpose. And we'll be ready for anything on Tuesday night to play the best game of the year and finish off 2025 with some good football and send everybody home with a smile on their face.
Coach, as you know, Nepal have a new head coach. Do you have anything information about that?
It's building, but again, whatever they do, however they line up, whatever style they try to implement, we will be ready for it based on the team we are, the team we want to be and how we play. So again, we'll focus on making sure we're at our best, and we take this 8 or 9 days in preparation to do that.
Coach, back to the heritage player. Personally, what do you feel when you heard the second decision by FIFA?
It's again out of my control, so I don't waste energy on it. And again, my narrow focus is on what we have to do this camp, and I simplify my job like that. I simplify my life like that, and just focus on what's in front of me, without any speculation around what might happen or what if this happens. And like I said, that makes me work effectively in making sure we execute what we need to do this camp.
Do you get updates on that, or are they just keeping you kind of just in the loop bit by bit, but want you to focus more on the team kind of thing?
Got nothing to do with it. So again, I just focus straight on our players and watch the Super League, which was 2 exciting games in the Cup semi-final last night. Kuching had a good crowd, 16,500 in attendance. It felt like a good game, so that gives me a little bit of energy to go. Malaysian football is alive, it's there, and that's what I've always said. The Malaysian culture, the Malaysian football culture, is something special that can be embraced. That's all. That's all my focus is how we can get these players at their best. The 27 players in camp at their best every day, and connect that to a strong team performance, and hopefully that inspires the nation to believe in the national team.
And Coach, today who will not report for the first day?
Everybody reports today at different times, and so that's a medical process to check in and get the evaluation from the medical and high performance team. There'll be a small group training on the field. There'll be a big group in recovery session because of the game last night. And we use this as day one to build into tomorrow's training, again, which will be a split group with a little bit of recovery in a training group, and then build Wednesday, Thursday into some work with full team training.
Last question, Coach. The selection of Junior Estal.
Well, he's training hard. I'm proud of what he is as a player and the capabilities that he's got. And I know there's a lot of speculation or noise around selections, but I think he's a great addition for us as a group, as a team, and he'll train hard to get a spot, and every spot's up for grabs. No one has a right to just get a jersey and play in the first 11, so the 27 players for every training session is going to fight for their spot, and I'm looking forward to the challenge of that, because I wish I could select everybody in the starting 11, but that's the competition up for grabs for this camp.
Thank you, Peter.
Welcome.